1. Deborah Sackman gripped Dr. Norman's arm and tried to pull his body away from the creature chained to the chair. She could almost swear that it was laughing, Jeff Norman's blood dripping from its fanged mouth. "What the hell happened?" Dylan Sapp screeched. "What do you think happened?" She tugged him towards the door and stopped when the tube to his oxygen mask pulled taut. "Shit! Take the mask off!" Dylan screamed, afraid to touch his body. Deborah slowly stood, her head shaking. "No." She stepped back and peered into the main lab. "Grab a portable O2 tank." She physically took him by the shoulders and turned him around. "Now!" "Just unhook him," Dylan pleaded. "No." She stood between them. "His theory, remember? If we can saturate his system with oxygen." "What?" Dylan honestly couldn't remember in his panic. "We might be able to save him," she flustered. "His memory, who he is." She pointed to the main lab. "Oxygen, now!" Dylan scattered supplies, looking for a portable tank, and finally found one in the bottom of a supply cabinet. "It's not huge." He hefted the bottle and ran towards her. "We need a mask and a line." "Use the one he has." He thrust the portable at her. She cocked her head and gave him the stink eye. "It's connected behind Mutt. Do you want to go over there and unhook it?" Dylan paled and shook his head. "Absolutely not." "Then find another one." She did her best to keep her voice calm. "But please hurry." She knelt beside Jeff and pressed a towel to the tear in his neck. "Just hold on, Betty. Stay with us." Jeff's head lolled to the side and he squinted. "The light," he croaked. "What light?" she asked. She suddenly stiffened. "No, Jeff, don't go into the light," she yelled at him. He dragged his arm up and laid it across his eyes. "The light. It hurts." She peered over her shoulder at the fluorescent bulbs and felt a huge weight lift from her shoulders. "You scared the crap out of me." She stretched behind her and slapped at the light switch. The alarm klaxons continued to reverberate in the hallway, and the flashing red light reflected into the observation room. "Can you do something about that damned alarm?" she yelled over her shoulder. Dylan appeared with a clear mask and a length of tubing. "Here." He turned to the main doors and shook his head. "I have no idea how to turn that crap off." "Well, see if you can," she winced as it started another round of audible alarms. "I can't think with all the noise." Dylan sighed as he turned. "I'll see if I can do anything." She grabbed Jeff's other hand and pressed it to the towel on his neck. "Keep pressure on the wound." She unwound the tangled hose and attached one end to the portable bottle, then stuck the other end into the mask. "Deep breaths. Take deep breaths." Jeff inhaled deeply, and she pulled the mask from his face, then slid the fresh one in its place. "Keep breathing." She fell onto the floor next to him and pressed against his hand on the wound. "What are you experiencing?" He cracked an eye open and stared at her. "Seriously? I'm about to become feral, and you want to play-by-play?" She snorted a quick laugh and shook her head. "No, you goof. I need you to concentrate on something other than the negatives. If we can learn something from it, then so be it." She hovered closer and lowered her voice, barely speaking over the klaxon in the hallway. "Tell me what you're experiencing." Jeff sighed heavily and tried to clear his thoughts. "Mind is muddled. Foggy." "Deep breaths. Keep the oxygen flowing to your cells." He nodded. "I can feel my heart beating much harder. I don't think the blood thinner's working." She reached down and gripped his wrist, trying to get a rate count. "Still strong, about 50 BPM. She smiled at him. "Better than beats per hour, don't you think?" He smiled back at her. "It's not done." He closed his eyes and exhaled hard. "Vision is funky. It's like looking through a prism, or the world has gone psychedelic. I can't describe it." "The overhead lights hurt?" she asked. He nodded weakly. "Mutt killed me, didn't he?" "Not yet." She looked over at the self-satisfied monster and wished she had struck him with anhydrous silver. "Don't let him win, Jeff. Stay with me." "Oh, I'm here." He smiled again. "He didn't drain me like he did Leva." "Well, she wasn't technically drained, remember?" "You know what I mean." He forced himself to take another deep breath.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.